first pathway from Dreams. Rin again, jumping in, this time gonna be caught by Edok instantly. The threat on Rin's flicker forward, bridging Glacier, only landing onto the roamer. Hazel jumping in, electrifying beats! Oh my goodness! Kites away and guns Hazel down in the back. It's a flank. Earlier highs, flicker out, wow! Reads it out for Glacier now, will be able to stun them all. Rin's finding highs in the back, but no one's there to follow it up. Rin together with Nino just wreaking havoc. Toy gonna be so snatched by Rin. Everyone falling, the Kings are falling like flies. Rin goes for another. Say goodbye to the passive, say goodbye to your life.
For heart's content.
Oh, Lucas. No CC, no Phobius, no Valentina's picked up. Yeah, they've set up perfectly for the Lucas. All right. So now
6. One of the closest grand finals we've seen in MPL ID history. And with that, let's head over to the land of Dawn for RRQ and Alter Ego.
The battle for #1 in the standings. Whoever wins here is probably going to take that #1 standing away from EVOS.
Looking at some of the main emblems here, Edok going with the focusing mark on the Kufra. So another interesting change right there. But unlike the previous games, we are seeing in the mid lane, not a lot of big skirmishes happening. Edok is just screening here, watching in case any pesky cheese moves are made by Rin to try and maybe go in and steal some of the camps away from Hazel.
Oh, okay, that's some poke onto Dreams right now as we start to analyze the emblems as well.
Buddha's blessing for the mid laners, not surprising. Rupture for Rins though, wanting some more damage to throw around in the early game. Oh, look at this.
Oh, Freeze already. Purify coming out. You still have the pad of ice. Siege very low, still goes to the splash, gets punished by Rins. First blood.
That's calculation right there. Rins nearly gets taken down.
Not even a flicker.
Oh man, you're right. He still has a flicker intact as well. He knows the passive, he knows the hero well. And that's first blood over to RRQ, something we don't see quite often.
Ooh.
Heis barely gets out there. Hazel goes in for an aggressive and cheeky play, but they're still able to outmaneuver there. As we take a look at the talent predictions too.
Oh,
RRQ versus Papulo.
Do you believe in patterns is the question here.
Oh man, he's been right.
I believe in Hazel and Edok. Dreams gonna be caught by Hazel and Edok. Now slow down, revitalize, not up. That means the horse is gonna be put down by the Kings.
It's a lot of chase coming out of RRQ, man. Alter Ego with Dreams being in the main front line. Oh, Hijume.
Another one. Hijume gonna fall again. Deja vu to the match against Liquid. Fino frozen, forced back, not killed, but zoned away from the fight completely.
By the way, this is Edok pre-level 4. And that's the damage he's already been able to place.
Oh! Rin always able to steal the show. One level ahead, quick clears. And he got it. The out retry against Hazel.
Oh, what a steal! What a steal! Oh, and even on stage, he was like, you know, just wait for my performance, Hazel. And well, that's a good start for Rin.
It's an amazing start for sure there. Because RRQ are doing a great job shutting down the side lanes right now. They're getting a lot of pressure, but the jungle is relatively untouched. And we've seen the oppressive mid-game that a Hanzo player can get if they just are allowed to farm up a storm. So RRQ, they're doing pretty good so far, but they should be looking for more. But look at that.
Glacier stolen. Wow, in towards the soul snatch. Goodbye, Rins. Some vengeance from Alter Ego. Hazel trying to go for an angle of attack against Hijume. Not able to find it.
Man, what's the counter play like that? Like in the early game, there's nothing you can do. Oh, look at this. Whoa. Hazel is kind of persistent in the mid lane. They're trying to get something back for Rins' death. RRQ from a 1k plus gold lead down to 600. And it seems like Alter Ego, level 6, level 5. This is a moment where they can get a bit of momentum here. So RRQ needs to be a bit careful.
For sure. Oh!
Edok, great catch, chance revenge, and the rage. The freeze as well. Rin still able to survive. Goes back in now over to Hazel. Terrified by Hijume. Purple buff taken away by Rin. Goes for the soul snatch onto Edok. Wow! Rin with a backup of Dreams and Hijume turns it around.
That didn't go as planned at all. Edok losing his life there, but it does show you exactly how oppressive Edok can be. Meanwhile, Rin!
Oh. Now another shot at revenge. It's RRQ with Tyrant. Big bonk into the Song of Victory from Hazel. No try and beats though. Brought back, shoved in to the frigid Glacier. Hijume clapping back again.
Action-packed games today, and this is what we were expecting, especially for Alter Ego and RRQ. They're playing into the pattern.
Goes in one more time. Dream still trying to run away. Glorious pathway coming out. Toy almost getting the final hit. Now Nino. No ultimate just yet. Flickers out to safety. Rin waiting in the midst, jumping onto Dyron. Oh boy. Him down with the soul snatch. Should be available. There you go. Jumps on him. Dyron too tanky for him to assassinate.
Dyron has no HP to play with this hurdle, but RRQ are trying to blitz it immediately. Great recovery after a series of failures in the engagements, in the pickoff department. And now Alter Ego, they're definitely waiting for a chance to strike back. Man, blow for blow, they've been trading really, really well. And even rotation-wise, look at this. Immediately after RRQ leave the vicinity, Alter Ego look for something, for a trade, a steal. So both teams are just showing great proactiveness. By the way, Heis is running the killing spree on the Granger. He's gonna be able to proc it very, very frequently. Again, below 30%, he gets the boost immediately.
Dyron. Caught. Frigid Glacier flickered out of Rin. Soul Snatch coming in. This time it's the Frigid Glacier coming back as well. That's two members stunned up as Toy jumps into the back. Heis forced to flicker out. Now Edoc getting cut down a bit. That blade stuck in the air, but Alter Ego walk out with a winning trade.
All right, but it looks like Hazel is still busy. He's not standing idly by. He's going to be able to pick up that turret in the top side. So that's a tower, a permanent tower, traded for Dyron. And it looks like RRQ, the gold lead that they've been able to build for the early portion of the game, has now actually swapped back into Alter Ego's hands. So you can see that the gold lead is very volatile right now for both of these teams.
Ooh, finding Hazel there. But yes, that's a gold lead for Alter Ego, even with a tower disadvantage. So the moment Alter Ego equalize in the turret department, that gold lead is gonna swing in their favor. RRQ definitely finding it a bit difficult to deal with Rin right now. But for, hold on a second.
Edoc look for a play. Now he's gonna be caught. The Glorious Pathway will cut him down. Stunned down behind the turret. Frigid Glacier stuns up the horse, but that's about it.
Both teams with a great engage and disengage. And for the most part, it's just a back and forth until Rin makes his move on that Hanzo. Oof, definitely a menacing presence right there. But in the mid lane,
Dyron for the damage. Oh, the freeze! One more shot. Nino gets away, gets the shot for the healing, and he survives. Turtle spawns up top. No one there to set up just yet.
I feel like that's a Nino special now. Nino EXP lane always is able to get out on a sliver of health, really denying that as an advantage for RRQ to utilize in the next neutral objective, which is this turtle that has already spawned. Hazel was behind on EXP earlier on. Dreams opens it up.
Great move by Heis. The killing spree gonna be procced. That's the first Sky Piercer stack. Rin's trying to go for it. Heis read it perfectly. Flicker out there as now it's gonna be Hazel. And let's find Beach. Dreams very low. It's a knockback from Nino. Hazel! Oh, still able to escape for a bit. Heis guns him down. Final shot, Dyron. Now caught against three. Sacred Beast form from Nino. Soul Snatch for Rin.
2-for-1 trade, ladies and gentlemen, and it looks like they're going to be able to utilize that space to get this turtle into their hands. Say goodbye, right?
Bye-bye, Rins. Heis picks up another kill. Rin chomps down on that purple.
Arashi. It's a 2K gold lead, Edoc.
Oh! Soul Snatch! Oh, by Rin and the snipe from Heis! He wanted more, the Mad Lad! Now in the mid lane, Glorious Pathway from Dreams, Toy and Hazel zoned away. Alter Ego have got control.
They're not stopping anywhere on the map. Look at Nino also being very busy into the top lane, able to push it. Luckily, Dyron is there to stop that from happening. But this is a 3K gold lead now building up more and more for Alter Ego.
Ooh.
That's damage onto Hazel too.
Man, Rin just out of control right now, and this is the aggressive tempo we were talking about earlier. If Alter Ego can do this and stop RRQ from doing their setups here, even Edoc is not allowed to find any space in the bushes, man. Completely poked down and denied every single time. And just waiting for Rin to make the move.
I thought the Hilda was supposed to be the bully against the Hanzo. Not in this game.
Also because the Hilda isn't really allowed to get her hands onto the Hanzo, man. Rin is using this ultimate from so far away, and earlier in the neutral objective setup, the moment Dyron goes to go in the jungle to find Rin, Nino is on the case trying to match him to immediately go for a duel.
By the way, this is Heis. He has the Sky Piercer 404 already. He's feeling himself.
It's a 2K gold lead almost for Highs in the gold lane, and we know that this man does well when he is ahead. But now Dyron tries to find some info, but the steals, man, from the Hanzo.
Oh, wow, that damage on Dyron. Now they re-engage Rin. Soul Snatch. Under the turret gets Highs. A kill from downtown. Nino running away, no threat.
They're just forced to completely focus on Rin to shut him down, but look at this, Edok.
Counter bench, great purify out from Hijime. And they still hold control now. Dreams goes into the glorious pathway. Highs able to go for all that damage with Rhapsody, forcing out the Frigid Glacier as well. Big ultimates baited out of RRQ.
And now look at this. They've already blitzed the Lord. This is a free first Lord for Alter Ego. This is not what we expected this game one to go. RRQ undefeated right now. Just to remind you guys, the only team that is undefeated in MPL ID Season 15, and it's a 5K gold lead by Alter Ego.
And right now the issue for them is that Dreams is just so tanky, man, with the Radiant armor, with the steel leg splits. Not a lot of physical defense just yet, but Toy is also severely behind. So Alter Ego, the moment the glorious pathway is rolled out, Rin and Dreams move forward, and RRQ are powerless to try and stop them.
They've been playing these team fights so well. It seems like they already know, okay, Edok is going to try and initiate. He's going to look for an opportunity. As soon as they fail that, Alter Ego go, okay, now it's the green light for us to go for a re-engage. And they've been able to do that over and over and over again.
See movements from Alter Ego to go towards a purple buff. Hazel's trying to clear, but in the top lane, the Lord gonna do a crash. Alter Ego gonna try and secure this turret, it seems.
Glorious pathway from Dreams. Rin again, jumping in, this time gonna be caught by Edok. Instantly. The threat on Rin's flicker forward, Frigid Glacier only landing onto the roamer. Hazel jumping in, electrifying beats! Oh my goodness! Kites away and guns Hazel down in the back. It's a flank, but it will be all for naught. Rin deals with him together with Hijime and Dreams.
Hazel went for the Hail Mary play rather, and was still unable to get the kill. That's Gonnie's gold. That's Highs. That's why he was named, what, top 3 gold laners right now? 604 on the Granger.
By E2 Max.
Hey, Mr. E2 Max.
Oh,
That was a
my lord.
great kiting performance there by Highs. Hazel almost got him. It was a valiant effort from RRQ there, going for the re-engage, sending Dyron all the way deep to find Rin. But in the end, Alter Ego were ready for it. They know that this is a default, and the moment RRQ make their moves, it's just so readable because there's not many other alternatives RRQ can do right here to really win over Alter Ego in a fight. 7,000 gold lead for Alter Ego. If RRQ want to win, they gotta hold for a bit longer.
If Highs didn't have Killing Spree, he would have died.
Ooh, right. Great point right there. The extra movement speed is what allowed him to get out. Just very, very slightly. Now it's back to a setup situation, and Alter Ego are already on the purple buff.
Beat off. The roamer is going to be bursted down 1 HP for Edok. Rin's damage in the 12th minute of the game.
That's the Marksman Trinity with the Malefic Roar as well. And there's no counterplay. Even if they do burst down that shadow, Rin still survives. And there's no way for RRQ to send anyone all the way in the back there. Lord is gonna be up right now, and Alter Ego has all the cards in their hands.
This is scary. Hazel level 14, Rin is a level ahead right now. You can see the positioning coming in from Toy. He wants to clear out that lane before he enters the vicinity, but he has to be careful of Rin. Edok always looks for an engage, but Rin is always able to burst him down before it comes down, so they're playing this very carefully. They're not giving information over, as that's a slow push now built in for RRQ in the top side.
There's a push on the bottom side for Alter Ego as well. Rin makes his move here, uses the ultimate.
Doesn't find anything with it, but it's a slow game. They have a slow push down below. They're playing it slow now as they've utilized the chaos earlier. Highs flicker out. Wow! Reads it out for Glacier now. Will be able to stun them all. Rin's finding Highs in the back, but no one's there to follow it up. Rin together with Nino just wreaking havoc. Toy gonna be so stashed by Rin. Everyone falling. The Kings are falling like flies. Rin goes for another. here. Say goodbye to the passive, say goodbye to your life. The Kings have fallen. Their first game loss is incoming.
It's imminent up until this point. There goes the turret, there goes the final minion, and here goes the final push.
The three faces are all laughing as they get that victory against RRQ. A quick one to start the day.
Arashi,
Oh boy.
this is what I was worried about.
That's what we've all been
Tempo.
worried about. Man, just like that, the 0 game losses of RRQ get taken away by brute force of our